G'day everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the mobile construction crane set 60409. This one comes in at a whopping 1,116 pieces and costs 180 Australian dollars, which is quite a lot for a city set, but my god is it a beauty. I am blown away by this set, but I have a confession. I'm not entirely sure how to review this properly on my setup because the thing is 2 feet tall with the boom up. Look at that, it just keeps going. It's just enormous, but it is so worth it. I will say from the beginning, Lego has gone to town on the construction sets this season, and this one is the epitome of all of that work. Like, you think the digger, the excavator was detailed, this is a whole other level. Even down to here, they've done a lot of effort just to get this mud guard right. The technique they've used there is like a pin, a clip-on plate, and then an end there, and it is held in place with another clip inside there. You've got a step here. It's been thought about. Lego has really thought about how they're going to build this set, how they're going to make it the best crane they have ever built. And I'm going to say that now. I think this is the best Lego City crane Lego has ever produced, in my opinion. I've looked at all the ones they've done before and they've done some really good ones, but this one is hands down the best. There's the end of my review. No, I'm not going to stop there, obviously, but they really have put a lot of thought into this. You can see years and years and years of ideas and techniques have gone into everything here. They've used Technic throughout the whole set. You do get a toilet as well. We'll go through that in a minute though. They've used Technic everywhere in here. Like, obviously the boom is Technic to do all of this support here. There's Technic all the way through the arm here, even down to there's a corkscrew there that I've never seen before until this set, which is used to raise and lower the arm. I'll show you that in a minute. There's Technic in these legs here to make them a bit stronger. There's a bit of Technic through here to make all of this stronger. Like, they've used Technic, but in a way that I think will actually give people some confidence in using Technic, because they haven't done anything especially complicated. Honestly, probably the most complicated bit of the Technic in here is this bit here, where you're building up this, and even that is actually joined together using some aerial pieces that slide into the axle. It's not menacing. I will push that in. That's supposed to be in there. That is actually one of the only flaws I have in this set, is those pins. We'll talk about it in a minute, but they're unavoidable, so we'll talk about that. They've used these piston bits again here to make sure that these actually have a bit of give in them and they stay where you put them. They're very well done. They've used this coupling piece again here on the plates so that these balls actually go in there and it stays in there, and it's just really well thought about. Even down to when you push these in, there's 2 studs on here that it just goes and holds on to, it attaches to, and that's not going to come apart. They've even put an engine bay in here. It's been thought about really well. This cab swings out. We'll talk about that in a minute though. So in terms of the actual build, it's very well done. Like, it's enjoyable. It never gets boring. It never gets repetitive. You start off building this section here, which is, you know, honestly, this could be a build on its own. It's so well put together. And then you build this chunk here, minus the leg, and it all clips together with a Technic pin, and then you put a plate and a plate on it to hold it in place. Then you build this bit here, which is, you kind of almost look at it and go, this is over-engineered, but it's not, because it is holding all of this on. And this is just this solid. They have packed so much Lego in here, and this is not going to come apart. Like, you could drop this crane and I think that would be untouched in there. It's just amazingly strong. Technic pins holding these legs in. You build out the back section, then you build the arms, and then you start to build up this whole cab here and the arm, and it's just well done. It's just really well done, and you can see it's finished well everywhere. You can just pack it all away. It's just, I can't describe how well Lego has done building this set. Like, we'll just put everything away on this here now, and I'll show you how the boom works as well. So these come away, and you might think that these are just, you know, left to lie around, but they actually do have a place in the back here with the weights. So again, they've put the effort in to make sure everything has a place in this set. We've got the two wheels here that control the boom. So let me just zoom out and show you how that works. We're going to have to go on the camera for this one. Yeah, there it is. So if we turn this wheel here, we can see the arm actually coming down, and that's done using this spiral piece here again. You can see it turning, and it makes the boom come down, and it's very well done. Very well done. Technic all the way through there. That arm is absolutely solid. I haven't done a weight test on this. I'm not going to. I'm not one of those people. We've got the second wheel here, which controls the boom. I'm not doing a good job of this one. I'm holding the camera. I'm going to put the camera back down. God, I'm so professional in this review. It's just how this set has confused me, because it's just so big. I actually do not know how to. I've never reviewed a set this big. Like, I've reviewed trains. They're fine because they're low. That's easy. But this just has so many things going on. The way this is built as well, even the hook is built up in a way that's not going to come apart very easily. There is one weak spot in this that I can find, and it's not really a weak spot. So let's just do all that. Now, what I was saying here, you've got these arms here, which are what's used traditionally in the crane. So to hold up the weight of all this, there's actually pins that go in here, because really the amount of friction that's in there, it's not bad, but it would never hold the weight of this crane, and that just goes in there. When it all goes down flat like that, we just have to tighten that up a bit more. And you know, another nice little touch, there is a hook on the front here. You can attach this just like a proper crane. So that hook goes in there just like that. Tighten this up, and boom, literally boom, and that's it. And that's all nicely packed away to travel. The only thing that is potentially an issue is this black bit here comes off the weights, and this arm swings around here, which is great, sits there out of the way. You've now got this beautiful crane, but you do end up with this big weight that, if you're honest, this set's not big enough, because what these weights would be on normally is another truck. So in saying this set's $180, it's 1,100 pieces, I'm saying now it's not big enough, because you need a second vehicle to carry all of this on, which is how it would traditionally be done. You take the weights apart, it would all go onto another lorry that would follow along behind this. So that's how cranes work. But that's nitpicking. But then we see the vehicle in vehicle mode, and it's a beast. Like, it, just look at how long that is. Like, that's not fitting in anybody's Lego city. There's no way. Actually, there are a few people who have Lego cities that long, but it's just magnificent. And we can roll it over here, and you can see what I was saying about the front section, second section, the main crane bit, and then that you can see how it's all joined together. So you build this, build this, build this, build this, and I'm just sort of moving that around. This piece comes out because there isn't actually a home for this. They just, in the instructions, you just perch it there, which is a shame, but is what it is. That has to go somewhere. But the stickers, not quite the right colour again, but not far off. But it's more the yellow they used to have in the old construction sets than the new construction sets. But you know what, I can live with it because it just looks magnificent. Like, honestly, cannot describe how this set was better than I expected. The only weak part I found is in here, because the way the string works, it comes down, it loops through the crane, and then it's tied on to this bar that's in here. So it's a little bit hard to see, but that's literally all that is potentially a problem in this set in terms of weakness. One other thing I would highlight is I would like to have seen, and they have made some effort here, I would like to have seen a little bit more effort on, you can see how that's tilting without the weight on the back. So without this all on there, you can see how that's actually tilting the minute I've picked it up, which shows you how well designed this is, because it is actually serving a purpose. Let's put that on there the way it should be, and now let's lift that up again. Yep, look, see, it's not moving now. And you saw what I just meant about the click there, which is why you have those pins. But I would like to have seen a little bit more effort in how the string goes through here. Maybe actually using another Technic piece with the string through the hole. Because as you raise the crane up, the string gets very like flappy and unguided. And once you've got it at full extension, it starts to actually kind of move around a bit because the string's going backwards and forwards. So I would like to have seen that. That's a minor nitpick in what is otherwise a fabulous set. Bringing it down here, even sits in a nice little cradle there. That's not going to move. It's just, honestly, this is one of the best Lego sets I have built in the City line. It is up there with so many of the amazing Technic sets I've built. It's brilliantly thought about. You get a lot of wheels there, but it does take up a lot of space. It is a pricey Lego set, we know that, but you're getting a lot in there. In terms of side builds as well, you do get this little toilet here, very simply built. Oh, there's my minifigure using the toilet, excuse me. But they have gone to the effort of putting a toilet roll in there, and there's the hole. So it is actually a proper toilet. I would like someone at Lego to explain to me, though, the relationship between toilets and cranes, because they do it quite often. Here's the 4 minifigures from this set. The site manager actually has this rather lovely tile as well, which is from, if you look at it closely, if my camera will focus, there we go, is actually them building the new roller coaster set, which you can see in my review linked in the corner here. So back to the minifigures themselves, you get 4 construction workers that I think are all pretty decently printed. The yellow here, you know, it's meant to be the luminous yellow. It could be a little bit brighter. But, you know, Lego's improving. They're getting there. Again here, like all the knee pads, that could be brighter. But the actual detail, the quality of the printing, the line work is just as good as all the other videos I've been doing recently. Like, they really have stepped up the quality of that. So once they figured out their color matching and those bolder colors, they are going to be absolutely killing it. So you can see the cheeky look. We've got this one with the headphones on. We've got this guy here with his cheeky look. They've got their safety goggles on. We've got the site manager there with her shirt on and a smart jacket. Round the back here, they do all have a little bit of detail. We've got those two with the ponytails. I like the fact we've got a white and a red helmet. Again, the printing all comes onto the back. And the 2 girls do actually have secondary faces on there as well. So obviously drop the goggles on that one. She's still wearing glasses in that one. She looks a bit worried. Hopefully it's not because the toilet that came with the set's a bit too heavy perhaps. Who knows what's been going on in that toilet, or thunderbox as my friend Tasman likes to call it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that selection. 4 minifigures is a decent number for this, and they all come with little accessories, and they're all necessary to operate a vehicle this big. So I think Lego has been good in giving us this many figures. It needed it, and it is a $180 set, so it is what it should be. If you're someone that likes to know about the stickers, you do get a sticker sheet with some massive stickers on it, but there's not many, as you can see. There's only the 4 really big ones, the 2 kind of medium ones, and then we've got the 5 small ones. So they're all small, they all add to the set. They're all good additions. These obviously are in the boom to make it pop and make it clear that this thing's a big mammoth piece of lifting equipment. And then we've got the 10-ton stickers that go on the trailer weights plus the construction logo here. So all add to it, but I will say I did like the fact that we get so many red and white striped printed pieces in this, in both the 1x1 and the 2x2. It's good that they've included all of that and it's not just stickers. At this point, you've guessed, I love this set. I am very happy. I had an obsession with cranes as a kid. I am an engineering person at heart and I love things like this, and Lego has absolutely knocked this set out of the park. I do not know honestly how Lego could top this set when it comes to the construction line. I can only guess that we will be getting a tower crane in the future which will be competing with this, but otherwise this is absolutely fabulous. The $180 price tag is high. There is a lot in here. You're getting a lot of big pieces. I would like to have seen it a little bit lower by default, maybe 150, 160. But a lot of retailers are already discounting this set fresh off the bat. You can already get it a lot under the price that Lego's RRP is. So it is good value if you look around. You will not be disappointed with it. Your kids will get hours of play out of this. You will get hours of play out of this. I think, honestly, Lego has really turned a corner with the city sets this season. I think we are seeing a real renaissance in the city line, and I love this. I'm so happy. I will be showing you this with my other city construction vehicles over the years. There have been some crackers, and this is a true return to form. It's massive. It's it's so over-engineered, and it is absolutely delivers on everything you could possibly want from a construction set in the city line. I can't recommend it enough. I really can't. But you know, if you think I've missed something, or if you disagree with what I said, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know what I missed or what I didn't say. I think I have done my best to gush over this set. And it wasn't an easy set to review because of how much is in here. I've tried to show you all of the details, the little features that are going on in here, how the Technic works, the build techniques. But tell me, or tell me if you plan to get it, and if you do, I would appreciate if you use one of my links below. It does support my channel. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. I do post regularly, and for everybody, please give this video a like. It does help my channel grow. Thanks so much for watching, and here is another couple of videos I think you will enjoy. See you soon.